Hey, Paige, Pat from the AP. Can you just assess your performance in your first game and what it was like to finally get out there?
It was really fun. I mean, we've been waiting to play basketball for 9 months, and just for it to be my first college game as well, it was just really exciting to get out there and no fans. It didn't really matter. Our whole team just wanted to play basketball.
Paige, it's Carl Adamek from the Journal Inquirer. You've played in World Cup gold medal games, state championship games, and how many big games through your life. What was today's game like for you as far as nerves or anxiety or anything like that, emotions coming into your first college game?
Yeah, before the game, I was really nervous, and warm-ups, I was nervous. Before tip-off, I was nervous. But once you start getting playing basketball, it's just like any other game. Like, you're just playing basketball, just having fun, just playing with your teammates, with your coaches, and everything like that. So once the basketball game actually got underway, it was kind of calming.
Is that different than usual?
No, I usually get nervous before every game, but once I start going, I usually just tend to calm down after that.
Thank you.
Paige, Gino talked about your versatility and the different ways you contribute and the different ways you contributed today. What do you view as your number one job on this team and the number one job of a point guard, or is it just that to be able to do a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I mean, do a little bit of everything, but mostly doing whatever my coach wants me to do and whatever my teammates need me to do. I mean, if that's passing, if that's scoring, if that's rebounding, if that's getting steals, just whatever they need me to do. And I think the number one priority for me is just to make my teammates and everybody around me better.
And if I could just follow up, could you describe the play to close the first half where you kind of twisted through the lane for a layup to beat the buzzer?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw there was 10 seconds left, so we usually just do a head tap high ball screen. And then I kind of just needed a score, so I switched my way through the lane and I got to the rim.
Paige, this is Michelle Vogel from ESPN.com. I wondered if you could also address something Gino said about comfort level, and that can be a tough thing no matter how much talent you have to have the comfort level when you come into college. But he said you haven't really seemed uncomfortable with anything. Can you sort of, does that just come from a confidence of knowing what you're doing, or what's that been like from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I get uncomfortable in practice when he's pushing me, when I'm getting out of my comfort zone because I'm going so hard and I'm doing things I've never done before. But I think it helps in how hard we go at practice. It just makes the games easier because the practices are a lot harder than the games. And also, yeah, just my confidence knowing I've put the work in and I'm going hard at practice. We're going hard as a team. It makes me a lot more confident on the court.
Jim Clark from Women's Hoops World. To say that there has been a lot of hype about your play is an understatement. How do you manage to avoid getting wrapped up in all of that?
I talked to Coach about this the other day. It's just knowing that I can't live up to anybody else's expectations. And my expectations for myself are pretty high. I would say it's higher than a lot of other people have for me. So just trying to live up to what I know I can do and what my coaches want me to do, what my teammates need me to do. I've tried not to focus on what everybody else thinks and everybody else wants me to do, because I'm not going to be perfect at the end of the day, but I just work to be the best version of myself.
As a follow-up, do you spend any time reading your own press?
I try not to get too much into that because if I have a bad game, it can get me down. And if I have a really good game, it could bring my spirits up too high. And I want to have that calm balance of where I'm confident, but I'm not like too big-headed. And I don't ever want to get too low if I have a bad game. So I just try to find that in between and stay level-headed.
Hey, your ability to
blog.
give up, excuse me.
Sorry, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Paige, your ability to give up a good shot for what might be a great shot for a teammate, is that something that is basketball instinct or a skill you've really learned and built upon over the years through experience?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot playing basketball. And I'm just unselfish. I care about making my teammates better. And if I have a good shot, I want to give my teammates even better shots. I don't know if that's just who I am, but I like to see my teammates and everybody else around me to do great things.
Paige, it's Ian from the UConn blog. Can you just talk about what you saw from your fellow freshmen today?
It was really good basketball. Nika came in and did her thing, making plays for others. Mir, great offensive rebounder, great defensive rebounder, and she's just a pest on defense. She did great things. And then Aaliyah, obviously, I think she's one of the strongest people I know, so she did her thing in the paint as well. And then Piath, I was trying to get her a bucket at the end because she had a really great pass to Mir, so it's there. She has really great potential, and she played well with the minutes she got. But yeah, I think all the freshmen did really great things today.
Paige, this is Michelle from ESPN again. It's it's impossible when you play at UConn to not be compared to legends. That's just part of the deal. But is there any player in particular you like to think of yourself in comparison to that's a former UConn player?
Yeah, I mean, I try to take parts away from like DT's game, Sue Bird's game. Really, they're two really, really great guards, probably two of the best guards to ever play. And they went to UConn too. So them going through the same stuff that I went through, I try to take as much away from them as I can.
Thank you.
Hi, Paige. This is Alexa Philpott from The Current. Since you guys have so many more games back to back coming up with a lot less practice time, how do you think that's going to be for you all? I mean, you've practiced a ton. I'm sure you're ready to get into games, but games also come with higher stakes. So what are you expecting from that stretch coming up?
I think we're so tired of practicing. We've been practicing for like 4 months now. So I think games are going to be really good for us. We're going to learn a lot more. We're just going to be able to play in a new environment against new people. So I think it'll be hard. I mean, AAU in high school used to play like 3 games a day. So but college games are obviously harder, but I know that our bodies have kind of been through something like that before. But it'll be hard, but I think we're itching to play more games at this point.